Welcome here back to the Hazley Crawford Stadium as we have the second game of the doubleheader, and it's Police coming up. Police FC, they are coming up against SCSA Eagles, and which should be a very interesting encounter. They are the officials for the game. They are leading the teams out. Of course, Shaquille Jokil is the referee out of Suriname, and his assistant, Mijensa Rensha and Clyde Cadet, they are the two assistant referees, and with the fourth official, Amori Majors. So those are the officials for the game today, followed by the two teams. Of course, Police in that light blue and white, whereas in yellow is the SCSA Eagles. And Jabari Mitchell is the skipper today for the Lawmen. So there are the teams. We'll just greet one another. It's the 12, the skipper for Eagles, Loxley Parker. And so the teams now just going off to take their photographs. Couple changes for Police. We'll give you the starting lineups in a minute. Well, here we go. And we'll give you the SCSA Eagles starting lineup first. There's Chandra Wilkin in goal. There's Tapia, Homeri, Dinane, Elsie, Tavernier, Parker, the skipper. And there's Wilson, Van Dusen. Let's get that right. He is Van Duin. Then there is Janssen and Chillin. Well, there should be no chilling here this afternoon. They've got to go helter-skelter at the Police. Here is the Police lineup. No Adrian Fonset in goal. There's Cleon John. And there's KB, Rajpal, Freitas, Mitchell the skipper, Sidney, Watson, Belgrave, John, Hutchinson, and Sturge. So that is the lineup. And let's just checking on that lineup. We'll just wait and see. Sidney is number 13, and I didn't have him in terms of exactly where he's going to be playing, but we'll just have a look at where Sidney will line up. If he's going to be in the midfield, I would think he's more going to be up front, wide on that right side. Joshua Sidney. So we're just about getting set here for the start of this second game. Police against SCSA Eagles. And they're seeing their last minute prayer. Of course, they're in yellow and white. Whereas Police in blue and white. So teams easily recognizable. And it appears that Yannick Dinane is going to take the kickoff. So we're just awaiting the kickoff here. And so here we go. Match number 2 as Eagles in possession. Ball goes out of play and Eagles have the first throw. Ball played back here to Sturge, but foul committed and it's going to be a free kick. So the police with the free kick. Mitchell is going to take it, sends it over the far post. The heads go up, headed in field, and the keeper is there. Wilkin holds on to that. Here comes police again. The ball played wide on the left. It's with Hutchinson. He has to go all the way back. Belgrave is in a race, foot race there with Ellisy, and he does well in the end. But it's picked up by Sturge. Player down, and it's going to be a free kick. Belgrave just plays it back to Wilson. Belgrave looking around. He sees Sturge is wide on the left, but he plays it to Hutchinson. He shrugs off 2 tackles and plays that nice through ball. The keeper is thinking of coming, but he's not come here. This could be a chance for police. Good save eventually. You could see the keeper, he was in 2 minds. Sidney was the man going up the right side. The ball was played through to him. The keeper thought he made 1 movement to come. He stopped and then he did another movement. Twice he looked to come out, never did. And in the end, he saved the day. There he is. The ball was played infield and he was able to just palm it away. So police dominate in the early stages of this game. This is Belgrave. Ball wide on the right. This is Sidney. Sidney looking to play that ball further up the line. The cross ball comes. It looks to be John with that cross ball. Not a great one. But here comes the police again. Mitchell flicking it through towards Freitas. And can they clear it eventually? Eagles finally clearing it. But it goes to Sturge. Sturge playing that ball in field. Belgrave losing out towards Dinane. Dinane playing it to Ellisy. Ellisy. Still Ellisy. This is a good run. Trying to find Van Duyn. And good tackle by Sturge. The ball is now with Hutchinson. Going up that left side. He's looking to outrun Wilson. But Hutchinson still in possession. Does well, plays it in field. The ball flicked on. This could be a chance for Freitas, but it was not a good pass from John. Or from Sidney. Sidney looking to play Freitas in. And it was played just beyond him. Here is a push on Homere, and it's going to be a free kick for Eagles. Tapia plays that ball to his left. Gets it there to Parker. Parker playing it forward. Not such a great ball. Goes out of play, and it's going to be a throw for Eagles. Or is it going to be a free kick? I believe it could very well be. Yeah, it is a free kick. Cabby with the kick, getting it back towards Watson. Oh, that's a lovely flick on, but he's not going to get there before Homeri. Homeri playing it downfield, looking for Van Duyn. Van Duyn and a little bit of a tussle there with Rajpal. Rajpal eventually coming away with it. Does well. Twists one way, then the next. Trying to get it towards Hutchinson. This could be a chance. Is Hutchinson brought down? No, says the referee. Turns and says play on. It's with Wilson. Wilson playing it infield there. But again, Rajpal wins it and nothing comes of it. Ellisy, he's pretty speedy, very much left-footed. Plays a good ball. Van Duyn is giving chase. He's not going to get there. Belgrave is going to usher it over the line. This is Watson. Goes back to John. John with the long ball, looking for Freitas. But Wilson clears it downfield. It's picked up by Belgrave. This is Sturge. Just about 6 minutes, coming up to 7 minutes. Hutchinson trying to get Sturge going. And Taverny brings him down. And it's going to be a free kick for Police. So there is Taverny. Khalid Taverny. Free kick taken by Mitchell. Gets it to Rajpal. Back wide for Mitchell. Sends the cross in. The header. But straight to the keeper. Eagles coming down that left side. Charging down that left side. Turning with it. Twisting with it. And trying to get that ball back across field. It looked to be Chillin. Yes, it was Chillin making the run. Going down that left side and sort of overlapping as well. Belgrave sends a long ball looking for Hutchinson. Wilson is there, but heads it straight towards Mitchell. Mitchell plays a good ball. That's a lovely ball for Freitas. What is he going to do? He was offside. Well. I thought at one moment he was on. He went a little too early, and because of that, he found himself in an offside position, and immediately the assistant referee on the far side had the flag up. This is Parker. Gets it to Chillin. Chillin plays it forward, looking for that man, Jensen. And Jensen couldn't get the better. Oh, he brings him down, but the referee says play on. And they give it away. Mitchell giving it away towards Wilson. This is Van Duyn. Van Duyn looking for Ellisy, who has come inside. And you could see him, the frustrated figure of LSE. It's going to be a throw. Sturge just waiting on a ball. Gets it from one of the ball attendants. And now he's going to take the throw. Gets it towards Watson. It's to go back to Belgrave. KB coming up the right side with it. Belgrave has to come and retrieve, as Van Duyn thought he might have been in. Rajpal getting it forward towards Hutchinson. Sturge is wide. This is Sturge being confronted by Ellerslie. Gets past Ellerslie and then sends a poor cross in, and Ellerslie is going to pick it up now. He's got some room in front of him. He's confronted by Rajpal, and coming back to win it is Hutchinson. Gives it to Rajpal. This is Mitchell. He goes wide out to Sidney, making the overlap, but Sidney sends the cross in towards Hutchinson. It was just over his head. He couldn't really get over the ball to power the header, and it went high over the bar, and it's going to be a goal kick. Wilkin with the kick sends it downfield. This is Van Duyn looking for Jensen, who is wide on the left. But there was KB. Ball played in field by John, but he was fouled in the process, and police have a free kick. Just about coming up to 12 and a half minutes gone. No goals yet. That's a bad ball from Sturge trying to get Hutchinson, and it was played behind him, and it goes out for a throw. Wilson with the throw, but Sturge wins it. Ball played in field. This is Rajpal. That's hit far too long, and goalkeeper Wilkin is going to get there. Sidney looking for some support. He has to go, that's Mitchell, sorry, looking for some support. Had to go backwards. The ball sent forward, but hits a little too far ahead of Sidney, and the keeper does well. Tavernier trying to get possession. It's with Mitchell. Sends it towards Hutchinson. Let's see the cross. It's cleared away. Not a bad effort. Just couldn't find a blue shirt. Hutchinson went down that left side. Sturge takes it through quickly. Hutchinson again going to the byline. Sends it across too close to the keeper. Had a little trouble in which to hold on to it, Wilkin. But in the end, danger was averted, and he held on to possession. Sturge with the header. Ellerslie looking to play a through ball, but it goes to Van Duyn. Van Duyn looking to go wide to Jensen. Again, police coming forward through Sidney, but they give it away to Tavernier. Tavernier, he in turn gives it away. And Hutchinson goes up the left side, but he's offside. And it's going to be a free kick for Eagles. So the free kick is going to be taken by Tapia. Tapia sends it over onto that far side to Chillin. Chillin. Looking for some support from Jensen. It comes off of Jensen and goes out. It's going to be a throw for Police. Just about 15 minutes gone. We still await the first goal in this encounter. In the earlier game, AC Port of Spain, they beat Arnett Gardens by 4-1. So we had 5 goals in that encounter. Yet to see one here. Van Duyn, he loses out as the ball goes to Sydney. Sends the cross in, headed away by Tapia. Not a great header, but he gets it out of danger. As that ball is played wide to Ellisy. But he can't get it. Sturge is there first. Plays it towards John. He goes wide to Sydney. Sydney coming downfield with it. He sends it across, but not a great cross. Comes off the body of him. Then it goes to Jensen. Jensen plays a long ball to Dineen. Dineen gets possession. He's got on his back, he's got Watson. And Watson brings him down. And it's going to be a free kick for Eagles. In the meantime, a Police player is down. And who is that? Let's trying to pick up who is the Police player down. It could be John or it could be Sydney. Don't think it's Sydney though. Well, he's making his way up slowly. It is John. So Jadel John, the player, looking for some sort of treatment, but it's going to be escorted off by the physio. So he's going to get some treatment. Seems to be all right. The free kick taken, headed away by Sturge, and it's going to be a corner. So John making his way back onto the field, while Eagles have a right-sided corner. Man coming across to take it is Janssen. He's going to take it with his left boot. Actually, it's not Janssen, it's Van Duyn. So Van Duyn is going to take the corner. He's going to go with the left foot. Gives me the impression he's going to curl it inwards. And here it is. And it's headed away by Belgrave. I tell you, that could have gone anywhere. It seemed to slide off the head of Belgrave and could have nestled into the corner of the net. But it went just wide. So they now have a corner on the left. And this time, is it going to be Van Duyn again? And here is this time curled in at the far post. And it's put right back across the face of the goal. And Freitas is there. He kicks it clear. But the question is, did it go out of play from the corner? Yes, it did. So it wouldn't have counted if that ball had ended up in the back of the net. This is Sturge. Watson. Good run from him. Oh, it's flicked on nicely. This is Sydney. He's looking for Hutchinson, who is on that left side. Oh, that's not a good ball. And it's picked up by Wilson. He gives it to Ellisy. Gives it to Elsie, and Elsie didn't know what much to do with it. He was sort of falling over the ball. And it was easily won back by Police. This is Belgrave. To Watson. Oh, that's to KB, sorry. And Sydney is brought down, and it's going, or it's John. John was brought down, and it's going to be a free kick for Police. Mitchell is going across to take it. Coming up to 20 minutes. No goals yet. You have to think that police may just have the slightly edge at this point in time, but they have not been able to put the ball in the back of the net. Here is a header again coming, but no power in it and no direction. Straight to the keeper, Wilkin, and he has no problems with that. Long ball there. John heads it back to goalkeeper John. He underarms it out towards John. This is Sturge. And let's just see. A player is down. It seems to be Van Duyn. And was holding his head. It's either Van Duyn or Jensen. It is Jensen. And I think when John came for the ball, there was a little bit of a clash. There it is. Not sure. He ran straight into John. I think John was just protecting himself. And Janssen ran straight into him. So he has nobody else to blame but himself. But thankfully he's up and running. So that's good news. As police on the other hand have a throw-in. Nice cool conditions now. Threat of rain. Still there's a threat of rain. But we've not had it during any of the games, the first game or this game thus far. But here's Belgrave being muscled out of it. This is Tavernier. He also can't control it. Mitchell sends it all the way back towards Watson. Towards KB. KB playing it to Watson. Watson to Mitchell. Mitchell turning with it, looking around, trying for he gives it away. As here goes Tavernier. Tavernier has to go backwards to LSE. LSE not just running into bodies with it. This is Rajpal playing it to Freitas. Mitchell. Mitchell coming forward, looking to go past 2-3 men and tries to play a ball with the outside of his boot. Never really curled towards Freitas. And went straight into the hands of goalkeeper Wilkin. Tapia being put under some pressure. He's helped out by Wilson, but Wilson is now being put under pressure. And the ball goes out. And it's going to be a throw for police. Wilson thinks it came off of Freitas, but the referee and the assistant doesn't think that way. They're seeing it as a throw for police. Sturge is going to take it. Corner. Jabari Mitchell with the corner. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 blue and white shirts in the box. As it curls to the far post, the header goes up and just wide. Well, you think he should have done better with that? It seems to be Belgrave with the header. Let's have a look. It was a good corner by Mitchell, and the header went up. It is Belgrave who had the last touch. Just couldn't get it on target. But here comes the police again. Mitchell. This could be a chance. It is the opening goal put away here by Sydney in minute number 25. And police, they were always threatening. Mitchell played it through to Sydney. He ran onto it, had it on that left boot of his, and just put it to the left of the keeper. Had no chance. Look at that. Ball played in between the two defenders. The keeper came, stuck the left boot out, and Sydney was able to put it away from him. And police take the lead in minute number 25. So with that goal, the teams will just have a little bit of a drinks break. But you had to think that police were always looking to get that goal. And certainly, having lost their first encounter by 3-1, they would certainly want to win here this afternoon, and they would want to win big. Eagles haven't done much. They've got Jensen on one side, LSE on the other, and then coming through the middle is Tavernier and Humeri, and Van Duyn, with a lone man up front in Deneen, hasn't seen much of the service. I think they want to get both Tavernier and LSE much more, not Tavernier, sorry, Jensen and LSE much more involved, maybe trying to get down the right and left side and get the ball across to probably Tavernier, Humeri and Deneen running onto it. So play will resume here with a touch of the ball by Deneen. This is Parker. Goes back to his keeper, Wilkin. Gets the return ball. Being put under pressure. The police here closing them down quickly. The ball played wide. This is Sidney again. Sidney playing it back in field. The shot comes straight to the keeper. Well, Hutchinson with the shot there, but didn't get much power or direction. This is Chillin. Going down the left side, plays a ball that's totally overhit. And goes straight to goalkeeper John, who gets it to Belgrave. Sends a long ball. Chillin is there. Heads it towards Jensen. Jensen to Van Duyn. Van Duyn trying to get back Jensen in the play. But away comes police. This is John. Getting it to Hutchinson. The ball is with Mitchell. Rajpal in possession. Goes wide to Sidney. Sidney looking to come back in field. And Tapia was able to clear it, but the header goes straight back towards Sidney. Sidney looking to take on his man again. Good defending from Wilson. Getting in between the player and the ball, and a bit of a push from Sidney. Referee is right on spot to indicate that it's going to be a free kick for the Eagles. Eagles, they've just not landed a body blow yet on the police. They've got to do, if they've got to do it, they've got to come from behind. This is Rajpal, allowing it to go through there to Hutchinson. Tavernier. This is a good run from Tavernier, going down that left side. Excellent from him. Sends the ball across. Not a great ball, but police regain possession. The ball chipped over the top, over Chillin. This is John. He gets the free kick. Or he gets the throw. My apologies. He was looking to cross it. This time the ball comes off of John, and it is a free kick. Why am I saying free kick? I just keep thinking the referee now is pointing and saying no. It actually came off of Van Duyn, and the throw has been taken. This is Sturge. Sidney. Trying to do a little too much. Oh, that's a good ball. LSE going on the left side. Plays it forward to Deneen. Deneen, he's being surrounded by 2 blue shirts. He's got possession. He holds it up nicely. Gets it to Tavernier. Tavernier to LSE. LSE sends that over to the far post. The heads go up, and goalkeeper John was about to get there, but John, that is Jadel John, he was able to clear it out of danger. So it's going to be a left-sided corner for the Eagles. They've played 30 minutes now, and Police, they lead by that 25th minute goal scored by Joshua Sidney, as Tavernier taking his cool time to take the corner. So he's going to take it with the right boot. So again, it's going to be most likely an in-swinger. No one at the far post really, though. And that's where he goes. Well, maybe I just thought I was seeing things, because there was nobody at the far post. And yet, Tavernier hits this one long, and to no one in particular, and it's gone out for a goal kick. Belgrave gets it to Sturge. Gets some support from Mitchell. Mitchell playing it, looking for Sidney, but it's given away. And eventually goes to Belgrave. Plays it to Watson. Rajpal. Ball is in the middle now with Watson. Belgrave. Lovely ball towards Sturge. But the referee, let me see if he's going to call the play back, because it was a tough tackle there by Denane on Belgrave. I thought he was late going in with a tackle. Referee allowed play to go on, but I'm just wondering if he's called it back. So he's had a little bit of a chat with Denane, obviously saying to him, listen, if you do that again, you could very well find yourself in my book. But so he's giving the free kick to Police, and it's going to be taken by the man who was fouled, Belgrave. Gets it to Watson. Sturge. Watson falling over the ball, but this is a good one too. This is another chance here, and the ball in the back of the net. Well, that was a really well taken goal. Hutchinson put it into the back of the net in minute number 33, but what a well worked goal by Police. Lovely 1-2. It seemed to be, we'll give you who the 1-2 was played with, but Hutchinson eventually, yes, the ball was played to him by Freitas. He played it to Freitas. Freitas gave it back to him, and he moved on to it, Hutchinson, and put it back in the back of the net in minute number 33. And Police now looking pretty comfortable here. They go 2-0 up, and you just have to think, they haven't been really challenged, and if this continues, they can well find themselves at the end of this afternoon 4 or 5 goals clear. But who knows? Football is a funny old game. When you sit back and you relax and you get too complacent, you can pay the price. Sidney gets it to Belgrave. KB. Police waiting, just holding possession at the moment, maybe looking for that breakthrough, and maybe trying to get the Eagles players out of position. Foul by LSE on Watson, and I think he's going to get a yellow card. Yes, LSE gets a yellow card. Very late tackle on Watson. He's not happy, LSE, but I don't know why he's not, because it was a a foul any day of the week, even on a Tuesday. So a free kick for Police. So LSE has gone into the book, the referee's naughty book, that is. This is Mitchell. That's a good ball, but just couldn't take control of it. Brought down, and it's going to be a free kick. Hutchinson, the player there, twisting and turning with it, and then got between the man and the ball, and he brought him down. Free kick for Police. Jabari Mitchell is going to take it. Six blue and white shirts getting into the box. Let's see Mitchell. This is going to curl away from the goal. So who's going to attack it? Belgrave is up there. So is Watson. The header goes to the far post, and Belgrave coming in at that far post just couldn't get there in time to redirect the header, and it goes out, and it's going to be a goal kick. LSE. Van Duyn. Chilling. Going down that left side. Sends the cross. Not a bad one, but to the keeper. Certainly he didn't expect it, John, because that was a cross maybe just aiming for the far post. And all of a sudden, the breeze seemed to just hold it up. And it was heading towards the corner of the net. And John, I tell you what, he had to touch it because it may well have nestled into that corner of the net. So it's going to be a right-sided corner this time, and Van Duyn is going to take it with that left foot of his. So again, you expect this ball to be curling into the goal. Here's Van Duyn. Not such a great corner. Went towards the first post. LSE was there, but he couldn't touch it back to Van Duyn or touch it somewhere in front of the goal. He missed it, and it was outside, hit the side netting. Belgrave. Long searching ball there for Hutchinson, who's come over this to the left side. There's a real tussle there with Humeri. Plays it down to LSE. LSE still in possession. But bit of pushing on Sturge, says the referee. LSE's got to be careful because he's got a yellow card, and he seems to be getting very, very agitated at the moment. So he's got to be careful because the referee could lose his patience. And if he does, he could get his marching orders. So the free kick. From Mitchell. Goes to the far post. The header back in field, and the keeper did well. He was able to parry it out. Here's Deneen trying to get the better of John. Jadel John, who plays it upfield. Oh, that's a poor header. Gives it away. This could be goal number 3. It comes comes to Hutchinson. Is he brought down? No, says the referee. We haven't seen a penalty as far as I can remember thus far. Mitchell. He's brought down, and the referee is right. And LSE again, I think this guy is really flirting with danger. He's on a yellow card, and he's quarreling with everything. The referee, I think this is his final warning. Referee says, if I was the coach, I would take this guy off. He seems to be wearing his emotions on his sleeve, both sleeves, because every time there's a problem, he starts to quarrel. He quarrels if he's committed a foul. He quarrels if he's not getting the ball. He's really, I tell you, look at it. He committed the foul, and then he was quarreling with the referee, who I thought made the correct decision. Referee still having a word with him. I tell you, if he gets put off, the thing is, if he does get sent off, well, I can imagine how he'll get on. Well, here is Mitchell with the free kick. Just about 3.5 minutes left before we go into half-time. They go to the far post, headed away. Van Duyn is there now. He needs to clear it quickly. He doesn't. And police regain possession. Mitchell. Oh, that's too close to the keeper. Not his favored foot, that left foot of Mitchell. He's very much right-footed. Goalkeeper Wilkins sends it long downfield, but it's headed back. This is possession by police. The ball sent through to Mitchell. Mitchell bearing down on goal. Shoulder to shoulder tackle, says the referee. As it's cleared away by Van Duyn, trying to get it towards Jensen. Belgrave is there. Plays it wide to his right, but Sidney can't get to it. And it goes out. It's going to be a throw for Eagles. SCSA Eagles. Oh, they give it away again. Mitchell going wide to Sturge. Has a shot. Very wayward. May have come off the outside of his boot. Never got it in range or never got it on target. And you had to think he had the room. Look at it. Look at the room he has. Now he was closed down, but he had enough time in which to get the shot away and in which to get it on target. Wilkin with the goal kick. Heads go up, headed towards Mitchell. Goes back to Watson. Watson plays the ball right across the field, but it's intercepted by Wilson. Gives it to Van Duyn. Wilson goes down the right side. Here is Van Duyn with the shot. Was that Tavernier? Tavernier was the shot. Yes, it was Tavernier. Goes wide. But you could see him trying to just position himself to get the shot away. He did, but it wasn't where he intended it. So we are in the final minute before we have whatever added on time there will be. Belgrave playing that ball wide to his right as police starts to come forward. Long ball, looking for Hutchinson. Takes it down well. Let's see. His control is good. Looking to take on his man. Goes past Wilson. Sends it across. But no blue and white shirts were there to finish it. This is LSE. LSE, he's a cheeky little customer, isn't he? Looks a good player. He's got some speed. And he's got these touches. But when things not going his way, tell you, he's not a tricky customer, he's an angry customer. So we just about played the 90 minutes. We'll wait and see how much is added on. 2 minutes is added on. So we've been playing 90 minutes and 2 minutes for police to go in at halftime with a good lead. 2-0 is always a dangerous lead, because when you lead 2-0 and the opponents get pulled one back, then you realize they're only one goal away from equalizing. So it's a not a great score line. You would want a third goal somehow, but when police come back out for the second half, they would want to just put the icing on the cake and get a third and a fourth goal. Free kick, as Sturge was deemed to be pushing in the back. Van Duyn with the free kick. Referee just asking the police players to give the 10 yards. What is Van Duyn going to do? I would think he would just want to chip it to the edge of the box for his players to run onto, which is exactly what he did not do. He chipped it, but chipped it too far forward, and goalkeeper John held on to it. John with a long, that's a really good clearance. The keeper comes, and he was lucky because there was a clash between Tapia, the keeper, and of course Freitas running forward. Long ball played, but straight to John. We're just in the last minute here now of this added on time, and you expect the referee's whistle any moment now. And there it is. It's halftime here at the Hasely Crawford Stadium. The police, they lead SCSA Eagles by 2-0. The goals coming in the 25th minute by Joshua Sidney, and then in minute number 33 by Kadeem Hutchinson, to ensure that police come away at halftime with a comfortable 2-goal lead. They haven't really been challenged by SCSA Eagles. So it's halftime here at the Hasely Crawford Stadium, and again, police lead by 2-0. We'll take a break, and when we come back, it'll be action in the second half.
It's not simply about how many games you win, but more about how many lives you touch. This is why we do it.
Because football is life.
Because we know firsthand the power of football can positively change lives.
Because there's nothing else we'd rather do.
Because our hearts beat football.
Because there's nothing quite like representing your country.
For the love of the game.
Por el amor.
Pour l'amour.
I'd leave the war.
For the love of the beautiful game.
Protection that moves to your beat. Protect your home with Armor Security. With 24/7 monitoring, instant alerts, motion sensors, and rapid response, you and your loved ones stay protected day and night. Sign up for the Protector or Commander package today and get a free security camera and installation. Armor Security, powered by Flow, in partnership with All Pro Security. We keep your rhythm flowing. Visit us in-store or online at discoverflow.co for more details.
Welcome back here to the Hasely Crawford Stadium as the police team are already in the field, and the Eagles, the SCSA Eagles, they're making their way back onto the field. But of course, before play gets underway, let's just say thanks to the TTFA and Flow, the games and the powered by Flow here at the Hasely Crawford Stadium. And we also have coming up later in August, 15th to the 24th, the CFU Under 14 Challenge Series, the girls, which should be very, very interesting. But that's right here in Trinidad from August the 15th to the 24th, the CFU Under 14 Girls Challenge. So we're just about getting ready for the start of the second half with Police leading by 2-0. Of course, the 2 goals coming in the first half through courtesy of Joshua Sidney in the 25th minute, and then in minute number 33, second goal was added by Kadeem Hutchinson. And the Police had a couple other chances. You have to think that instead of it being 2-0, it could well have been 4-0 here this afternoon. But they just was not able to get any more goals. And we see Police making a substitution. It seems to be Jovan Jones. I believe he is the man coming on. We'll give you that information in a moment. And coming off is Watson. So looks to be a straight. Then we see number 10 is coming off. LSE, I'm not surprised. And he is being replaced. We'll give you those changes in a minute as the action has got underway. So the changes for Police: number 3, Jovan Jones, as I said, he is on for Watson. And for Eagles, Sibran Lutzma is on. So Lutzma is on for Ellerslie, as here goes Denane, but he's being tracked back, and in the end Belgrave does well, gets the better of Janssen. Sidney trying to play it back in field. It's kept in play. Here is the substitute, has a shot, no power in it. Hit it, he was all by himself, Lutzma, and hit the ball straight to the keeper. So here's Sturge. KB. Ball played in field. This is Jovan Jones in possession. Has to go back as KB plays a good ball downfield. Chest on towards Sidney. That's a good ball from Freitas. Here's Sidney. Is he brought down? I think that's going to be a penalty. No, says the referee. We yet to see a penalty. Come on. Why aren't these referees giving penalties? But Sidney, let's have a look at that. Let's see. It seemed to be a good tackle. He got the ball. Yes, he did. Well done. Good tackle by Tavernier, getting all of the ball. And the referee right on spot to indicate it's going to be a corner. Here is Jovan Jones with the corner. Plays it out towards Rajpal, who has the shot. Not a very powerful shot. Comes all the way back to Denane. And what was that? Tavernier puts his hand up, apologize. Actually, that was Chillin. Put his hand up to apologize. He tried a one-time ball to play it up the left side. It was poor. Never really got hold of it. John with the throw. Sydney. Well, a real tussle here for the ball. It's almost like tug of war. That ball played over on the far side by Rajpal. Not a good ball. He hit it, overhit it. Was looking for Hutchinson, but it went way beyond him. And it's going to be a throw. Sturge into Belgrave. John. Well, that's a good flick on there by Sydney, but was intercepted by Van Duyn, and it's going to be a throw for Police. John taking his time to take the throw. Jadel John. Of course, there's Cleon John in goal, and Jadel John playing at a right back at this point in time. Ball played back by Homeri. Tapia does well in the end to clear his lines, and it's gone out for a throw, which Sturge is going to take, and he gets it to Belgrave. Belgrave plays that ball towards Mitchell. Mitchell plays it to KB, who's got enormous room in the middle of the field. Gets it to Jones, but back to KB. This is wide towards John. Jovan Jones nearly ran himself into trouble. Belgrave goes wide, out to Sturge. Sturge plays a good ball to Hutchinson. Hutchinson cutting inside with it. Sends the ball across, too close to the keeper. 5 minutes gone in the second half. Police yet to add to the lead. And SCSA Eagles yet to try and get a goal back in this game. This is Rajpal. Turns with it, but he's hit in the face there by Lutzma, and it's going to be a free kick. Lutzma, there he is, came on as a substitute, which we always thought for LSE. LSE was, he was beside himself. He was quarreling, he was agitated, you name it. And that was LSE, and we're not surprised that the coach, had he not taken him off, LSE was positioning himself for a red card. Reminded me a lot of the player that got a red card yesterday from just, let me check I have to get back into my notes. But they were down to 9 men. Well, what is that from Wilkin? He gives the ball away. Played in field, and they're just not getting the shot away. This is Mitchell. He also tries the shot. Now it's played out to Sturge. Sturge chips it to the far post. Now, why didn't he go to goal? Freitas with that header. He headed it back across when you thought he was all by himself. He had the time. Maybe he couldn't get the power he wanted, but here's Sydney. And the ball comes off of Janssen, and it's gone behind for a corner. Corner taken, cleared away. Mitchell goes all the way back. Yeah, was Real Rincon. They had 2 players sent off in that game. Oleana was one, and he was just quarreling all the time and had a second yellow card. Whereas Libania was the other player to be sent off, and a reckless challenge But we're here today, and this is a completely different game. As Jovan Jones sends a lovely ball over to the far side to Sturge. Sturge takes it down well and then lays it down for Mitchell. Mitchell gives it to Freitas. That's goal number 3. As easy as you like. So Freitas makes it 3-0 in minute 54, and the police are having things all their own way here. Lovely bit of football. It started with cross ball from Jovan Jones, a beauty of a ball, and Sturge came in field with it, laid it off to Mitchell. Mitchell, unselfishly, instead of having a shot, laid it to his right to Freitas, and all Freitas did, Kareem Freitas, put it into the back of the net. Goalkeeper had no chance. Easy as you like. Through taken to Belgrave. Loses out. Here is Tavernier going forward with it. This is a good run. But he runs straight into Belgrave, and Belgrave plays the ball back. John had to be very alert, came out smartly, and cleared his lines. Rajpol. Police waiting to make a couple substitutions. As Jovan Jones plays a beauty of a ball to Sturge on the overlap. What is he going to do? Sends it across. And a sort of looping shot from Freitas. It was sort of behind him. And he almost sort of backheeled it high towards the keeper, who did well in the end. Foul committed by Van Duyn. Police looking to make a couple substitutions. 20 is making his way off, and that's Belgrave. And 29 is also making his way off, Hutchinson. And the men going on, number 5, that is Mikel Williams, and number 17 in Mikel Gordon. So Mikel Williams and Mikel Gordon. So Williams is going to slot right into that central defensive position. And Gordon is going to pick up that wide left side position. So here is that ball chested forward, and Williams gets his first touch, clears it downfield, and Jabari Mitchell challenging for it. Ball played wide to Sturge. Sturge confronted by Wilson. Gets the ball further downfield, and the cross comes, and well, what happened there? Oh, the referee blew the whistle. A yellow card. A yellow card given immediately. And I'm just wondering if he allowed play to go on. But Tapia gets the yellow card. That is a tough foul. But the joke is the loose ball. It's not a joke if you're police, because the loose ball went directly to Gordon, and who was all alone. But he blew the whistle as the foul was committed. Not a great tackle from Tapia. He really took his man down. But this is Mitchell with the free kick. Difficult angle for him to go to goal from here. Plays it towards Jovan Jones and wasn't hit with enough power. But Jovan Jones came out of the sea of players and tried to let Mitchell play it to him, but it wasn't hit hard enough. So John with the throw. Jardel John gets it to Jones. That's ball played forward by Tavernier to Dineen. Dineen has a shot, no power. And Cleon John has an easy task of holding on to it. Mitchell. That's a good ball to Gordon. Gordon cuts inside nicely with it. What is he going to do? He's looking to play it to Jovan Jones. Jovan Jones back heels it, but a little too straight. The idea was good because he knew Gordon was making that run, but he back heeled it, but too close to the keeper. That's Lutzma. Lutzma plays a long ball looking for Van Duyn. Sturge is there. Ball comes off of Wilson. And it's going to be a throw for Police. See a couple substitutions being made. Number 9 is coming off, Denane. 18 is also off. (14) is also making his way off. That's Van Duyn. So let's see where they're going to fit into this lineup. So Richards is replaced Denane, and he's gone in a forward position. And then we're looking to see the other substitutes, but in the meantime, Police come forward. But it's one there on that right side. The cross ball comes looking for Richards, but it's picked up here by Gordon. Has to go all the way back to his keeper. Williams goes wide to Sturge. Sturge cutting in field with it. Gets it to Jabari Mitchell. Mitchell chips it forward. Sturge is there, but he's offside. The flag went up immediately as Sturge went. He just made that run a little too early. And because of that, the flag went up immediately and he was caught offside. O'Mary playing that ball wide. Up goes the substitute. The Many going up that left side. But going up that right side. But he realized that ball was hit too hard and he gave up the chase. Parker's got to be careful. Well, he heels it out, but straight to Mitchell. Mitchell plays it there into Jovan Jones. That's goal number 4. Well, easy as you like. Goal number 4 in minute number 63. And it looked like Freitas again. So he's got a brace. Let's just have a look. But look at Jovan Jones playing it infield. And, or was it Gordon? Yes, it was Gordon and not Freitas. So 4-0. Police. Gordon, who's come on as a substitute, gets his first goal. And Police's 4th. Goalkeeper Wilkin just shaking his head, but it's nothing he could do about it. Ball played wide, but behind the man there in Chillin. He had started to go forward, but was looking for the pass, but it was played behind him. So police have a throw in. Ball comes off of the forward. This is KB. Starts to run forward with it. Chips it. Not a bad ball. And this could be another problem here for keeper Wilkin. But ball hit a little too early. Sidney ran on to that. You thought he could have done better. Plays it in field to Jones. Jones to Gordon. Ball goes all the way back to Rajpal. This is John. Gordon has a shot. Not a bad effort, but didn't have the sufficient power to beat Wilkin. So just about 65 minutes played here. So another 25 minutes for SAS Eagles to endure more embarrassment, and let's hope for their sake that they're able to keep this scoreline down. But Sturge goes down the left side, does well, plays it in field towards Freitas. Ball's picked up by Rajpal. Gives it to John. Jones, back to John. Still, John in possession, tries to do too much with it, and so not able to. Going up that right side is the many. Jones plays a good ball towards Gordon. Wrong. So here is the ball played back towards Williams. He gets it to KB. KB coming forward with it. Gets it to Sturge. Sturge looking to go wide with it, but decides to play it back to Williams. This is Jones to Mitchell. Oh, the idea was good, just the execution was not. Chilling. He's being surrounded by 2-3 police, and then he goes down. Well, I'm not sure if it's tiredness or just the shock of 2-3 police players around him. Must have got a little bit of a knock as Gordon. I'm not sure what Gordon is doing. He's not a doctor. He's not a physio. But he's standing over Chillin, who finally gets up. Ball played long forward, looking for Knoll, but he couldn't get there in time. It goes out of play. John with the throw. Lutzma gets it to Knoll. Jones to Mitchell. Mitchell, that's a good ball, but just not hit with enough power to get to Sidney. Rajpal cools thing down a bit. Mitchell cools it even further by going back towards Williams. Mitchell, he's had a good game this afternoon. He's knocked the ball nicely. Here he is. He's getting into good positions where he's freeing up himself. Plays that one to Jones. It comes off of Jones. And there goes Tavernier. Oh, tries to get it forward to the man Richards. This is Tavernier. Can he pull one back? He does. Well. Excellent. Minute number 69. The industrious Tavernier. Khalid Tavernier pulls one back for the Eagles. It was a good, it started with him with a run. He was lucky to get the rebound, and boy, did he take that well. He aimed for the far post and he put it away. Khalid Tavernier, well done. In the meantime, substitutes for Police. It looks to be Kwesi Allen has come on, and Simeon Bailey. So here is the ball played through, but too close to the keeper. So Simeon Bailey has come on for Raj Paul, and Kwesi Allen has come on for Kareem Freitas. Here's Lutzma. Just got 30 minutes left in this game. We are into 20 minutes left as we are into minute number 70. Police leading by 4-1. Foul committed on Mitchell. So we've seen another 5 goals in this game. So 10 goals to this afternoon. Sure, you guys must be very happy with that. 10 goals. You've come to see 2 games, and within the 2 games you get 10 goals. We see Eagles making another substitution. It's, let's see who is coming off. It seems to be Tapia. Yeah, it is Tapia. And going on is Jeffers. So Tapia is off. Jeffers is on. As the players go across for the customary drinks break, just refreshing themselves. Yeah, I know a lot of people here would have wanted to see more goals. Thought Police could be leading like 8-1. But let's be reasonable and let's give Eagles some credit. They've never stopped fighting. And Tavernier, I like the look of Tavernier, Khalid Tavernier. He's one of the more industrious players going forward. So the drinks break is over, and the players are just about getting back into their respective positions. Jeffers, as I said, came on for Tapia. As the ball is played forward towards Jones. Takes his time and plays it to Bailey. Sturge, back to Mitchell. Williams. I think that ball is going to be too close to the keeper, and he holds on to it easily. Wilkin. Good idea from Williams, trying to play that diagonal ball way over onto the far side. This is Lutzma. Long ball upfield, trying to get Richards going, or Damini going. Tavernier has also gone forward now. He's abandoned his midfield role and he's gone more into a striking position. Well, here is Jovan Jones, and he's going to walk the ball into the goal. Well, what was that? You can't take your eyes off this game for a moment. Well, let's have a look at that again, because I need to see it again. So Police go 5-1 up. Jovan Jones in the 74th minute. You'll not see an easier goal. The ball played long. Out came the keeper, and he said, "Here, Jovan, let's see if you can score." And Jovan Jones walked. Oh, that is cruel, though. He could have played the ball into the back of the net about 5 minutes before. Look at, I mean, he just walked the ball into the net. That was cruel. But 5-1. Police lead now. Jovan Jones on the score sheet in minute number 74. So we've seen 6 goals now in this game. But what was goalkeeper Wilkin thinking? He just sort of let the ball hit his body straight into the path of Jones. Sturge playing that ball wide. Sidney is still on the field and he's going down the left side. Sends the ball across looking for Gordon. Jovan Jones is there. He's looking for a second goal. This is Gordon. John is going wide on the right side. Oh, it nearly broke towards Gordon. Noll trying to go past John was Noll, but he couldn't do it. Andre Noll. Jones laying it off for Sturge, who's come inside now, trying to get a 1-2 going with Quissy Allen. And Allen just played that ball a little too far ahead of Sturge and it went straight to the keeper, who this time collected it with his hands. Tavernier, let's go. What's he doing? Going up the right side. Oh, I tell you, he's very industrious. And I think that has to be a booking because Tavernier was pulled back. Let's see what the referee's going to do. Yeah, he's going to pull out that yellow card. And he's going to give it to... Is it KB? Yes, he's giving it to KB. Because he pulled him back. And Tavernier, you have to give him credit. I keep saying, this guy is really industrious. He was going past the defenders. He fought for the ball and then was going past KB, who just pulled him back. So he's on a yellow card. Tell you what, if they had about 4 more players, the ability of Khalid Tavernier, they could have been much closer in this game. But defensively, you have to say, they've been poor. And goalkeeper Wilkin hasn't helped matters either. Free kick for Eagles. Yeah, so KB booked. And this free kick now played low. But Sturge gets there before everybody else and plays it right back towards Parker, who... Not sure if that was a shot, but let's call it a shot. But it went straight to goalkeeper John. And here comes Police again. They're claiming a handball, Sidney, but it's not to be. Sturge. Going up that left side. Plays that ball back in field towards Sidney. Mitchell goes wide to Jones. Jones to Mitchell. Comes in field nicely with it. He hasn't been on the score sheet yet. He would be looking for a goal. Mitchell. This is Jardel John. That's not a good ball, but it comes off of Mitchell and it's going to go towards the keeper. Long kick forward. John does well. Oh my word. He kicked it against the player and it rebounded off of him and it went for a throw. Kicked it against Richards. Richards, it came back off of Richards. And I think Jardel John was more shocked than anybody else. Here he is on the ball. Gives it to Gordon. Gordon looking to go down line, but not a good ball towards Jones. It's going to be a throw for the Eagles. This time a throw for Police as the ball came off of Jeffers. Williams, John, Gordon comes in field with it. 1, 2, 3 yellow shirts. Eventually he loses it. Richards trying to flick it on to Tavernier. And you have to think that. Get Tavernier on the ball. But here is Mitch Bailey playing it in field. And Jones sends a through ball. And this could be, this time it's a penalty. We're getting a penalty. I've been crying out for a penalty for the last 4 days. And we got a penalty here at the Hazley Crawford Stadium. And goalkeeper Wilkin again coming out. He just takes, is that Sidney? It is. He just takes Sidney out and says the referee immediately points to this spot. And the referee out of Suriname, referee Shaquille Jokil, says, hey, you can't do that. And Chandro Wilkin, he's got a yellow card. Oh, come on, ref, you've got the penalty. Don't give the guy a yellow card. Be kind. Well, so Wilkin goes in the book, in the referee's naughty book. What an afternoon Wilkin has had. He's probably going to forget today as if it never existed. Well, he goes on the line. The referee is saying you've got to stay behind the line. Jones is going to take the penalty. Jovin Jones. So can he make it 6-1 to Police? Here is Jones. Yes, he does. That's a good penalty. In the 82nd minute, Jones has made it 6-1. Well, this has not been a good afternoon for SCSA Eagles. Look at the penalty. Right down, even though Wilkin went the correct way, dived his left, and Jones buried it. That's a very good penalty. 6-1. So they're going to touch off. And there's Tavernier. I feel sorry for that guy. I tell you, honestly, I feel sorry for him. He's worked his socks off. He's scored a goal. He's done everything right. And when you do things like that and you play so hard, you do everything right, you score a goal, and then you come off and your team has lost 6-1. Makes you want to cry. But they have a free kick. Let's see if they can pull another one back. So here is the free kick. Not a good one. It doesn't even go past the man in Sidney who is in the front. This is Sidney. Plays it infield towards Bailey. Bailey twisting with it. Really running himself into problems. Lutzma plays it to Knoll. Edward Richards. This is Tavernier. Turn with it. He's trying to get the better. 2 defenders came on top of him. I think police now realize that he's the danger man. Don't let him get close to the goal. So here is Jones. That's a good ball, but hit a little too far forward. He was looking to play it with the outside of his boot, trying to get Gordon going. Gordon in a real tussle with Chillin with, oh, that's not Chillin, that's Homeri. He was in a real tussle with Homeri, and eventually Homeri was being fouled, and the referee has indicated it's going to be a free kick. Lutzma is going to take it. No doubt he's going to go long. Does go long. Trying to go over to that far side where Damini is. Damini trying to go past Sturge, not able to. Takes the ball outside, and it's going to be a throw for Police. 6-1 they lead, and they've had 5 different goal scorers. Sidney, Hutchinson, Freitas, Gordon, and then Jovan Jones has helped himself to 2 goals. And he's come on as a substitute in the second half. Noll plays that ball. They're trying to get it across, and it comes off of the Police defense. It's going to be a right-sided corner. Damini is going to take it. The corner. It's going to take it. Yes, it is. Damini is going to take it. Not a bad corner, but was it a foul? It seems that a little bit of pushing there on the keeper didn't seem to go outside. I was looking for the assistant waving his flag, but I may have missed it. But yes, it is a goal kick, so it meant that that ball may have gone out of play before it came back in. Williams to Bailey. Bailey to Kibbe. Kibbe goes wide to Sturge. Sturge looking to come in field with it, and then realizes the safer and better option is to play it back. This is Williams. We are into the final 4 minutes of this game. Long ball played forward, looking for Alain. Bet your life he's going to want to get on the score sheet. Kwesi Alain. So if they think he's going to take things easy, he's going to be looking for a goal. This is Bailey. Getting that ball to Sturge. Sturge plays it to Mitchell. Mitchell chips it. Jovan Jones was making the run, but I played it a little too far ahead of him and went to goalkeeper Wilkin. Tavernier turns with it. Gives it to Edward. Gives it to Richards. Richards trying to go up that byline. Can he get it? Yes, he does. But the cross ball came in, but straight to Williams. Bailey, headed by Chillin. It's with Noll. Noll, he's going to run himself into problems. Has the shot, goes just wide. Player down at the moment. I think it's Chillin, because he's been in the wars recently. Had a knock a little earlier, and then a little while ago ran into one of the Police players. So it could be a knock, or it gives me the impression now, though, it's cramp. He's cramping up. And it may very well not be a knock he got. Yes, it is Chillin, so he's going to come off the field with a little bit of a limp. Could just be cramp. We are in the final 2 minutes of this encounter. Police leading comfortably by 6-1. John has to go back to Williams. He'll go back to his keeper in Cleon John. Gives it back to Williams. He has more room now, more time to do something with it. And he hits it long into the middle. But the referee thinks it's a Sydney who took it on the chest. I thought it was a good take, but he obviously, the ball struck his hand. The free kick was quickly taken, and then the shot to John. Ball to Gordon. He took that down well. Gets it to Jones. Sturge is going wide on the left. Sturge sends it across, and the header goes out. It's going to be a left-sided corner. So it's a left-sided corner for Police. Mitchell seems to have gone over to take it. Again, curling it in, and goalkeeper Wilkin is fouled, and the referee acknowledges that. So we just about 10 seconds left for the 90 minutes to be completed, and then we'll have some additional time. The many. We will see 2 minutes of added on time has been given as Bailey gets it to Jones. Jones back to Bailey. Intercepted by Tavernier. Sturge. Williams. Bailey. Intercepted and then headed on to Richards. Richards, Tavernier is making the run. He plays it through to Tavernier. Tavernier has the shot over the bar. Was a terrible angle, but give him credit. Once he gets sight of the goal and he has the room in front of him, he's going to have a go. But this time, he hit it over the bar. We are into the 2 minutes of added on time. Police leading comfortably by 6-1. This is John. Ball comes off of Richards, and it's gone behind for a goal kick. So Police just keep in possession now. It's with goalkeeper John. Williams. Bailey. John. Chips it forward to Bailey. So they're just playing with the ball now. Police, this is Williams. Plays it wide to KB. Sturge. Tavernier picks it up, starts to turn and run with it, but Sturge got a foot in the way. And the referee blows his whistle to indicate it's the end of the game, a 6-1 victory for Police, comprehensive victory for them. And they dominated this game from the beginning to the end. And goals from Sidney, Hutchinson, Freitas, Gordon, and 2 from Jones with the goal scorers for Police. Tavernier, he got the goal for the SCSA Eagles, but really and truly, they were outplayed from the beginning right to the end, and they never stood a chance here. And they won the game rather comfortably in the end, as the scoreline will tell you. Police FC 6, SCSA Eagles 1 here at Hazley Crawford Stadium. Let's have a look at the highlights of this game, because we have 7 goals to look at. And it all started here with That's, we're just going to rewind slightly as we try to just get the highlights of the game. Well, here we go with the highlights. And the corner. Keeper Wilkin came, and it was Belgrave with the header, went just wide. Then the ball was played in field. This is Sydney getting the beauty of a ball from Mitchell, and he just calmly slotted it to the left of the keeper into the back of the net, and that was 1-0. And here comes Hutchinson with the second goal. The ball played through to him nicely. He ran onto it and he crashed it high into the roof of the net, away from the keeper, to make it 2-0. Belgrave with another chance at the far post, just couldn't cash in on it. That ball played across, but here is Lutman with a very tame effort, and John with that long clearance, but it came towards Gordon, or that was Freitas, my apologies, to make it 3-0. The ball was played to him by Mitchell, going down that left side, played into Mitchell, and Mitchell playing it, and then sent to Jones. Jones plays it across to Gordon. That's 4-0. Goals were simple enough, and they were just knocking the ball around and getting it past the Eagles team. And then here goes Tavernier with a run, and did very well indeed. He got the better of the defenders, aimed for the far corner, and was able to put it in. And then a terrible mistake from Wilkin as he came out and tried to chest the ball past Jovan Jones. He was not able, and Jones just comfortably walked the ball into the net. And then nice through ball towards Sydney. Out came Wilkin. He took him down, and the referee immediately pointed to the spot. And just like that, Jones is going to convert his second goal of the afternoon and the sixth of the police team to make it 6-1. An excellent result for them. And you have to say congratulations to police on a fine victory. Let's go down pitch side as we've got the coach to interview.
Coach, big win for you today. Are you happy with the performance today?
Yes, very happy with the performance. Scoring 6 goals in any game, you can't ask for much more than that.
How was your experience in playing in this tournament?
It was a kind of disappointing experience for us because obviously we played in the CONCACAF last year. Our aim was to get back there, but with the Swiss format of the tournament, you can't afford the drop points, and we came out on flat, unfortunately, for our first game and lost the game. So it's been a difficult and disappointing tournament for us.
Coach, thanks again. Congrats on your win.
Thanks.
Is the police coach very disappointing, even though he won 6-1. I think he wants to be in the Champions League and not the Shield. And unfortunately, the loss in the first game didn't help the cause. So they will not go into the semi-finals, which will be on Friday, from 2 semi-finals, 5 o'clock and 7 o'clock. And then the final on Sunday from 5 and 7, the third place playoff and the final, again, 5 and 7, all taking place, not at the Hazley Crawford Stadium, but at the Atto Bolden Stadium. So that's the situation from us here at the Hazley Crawford Stadium. It's been a goal feast, 5 goals in the first game, by AC Port of Spain winning that by 4-1 against Arnett Gardens, and now Police 6-1 against SCSA Eagles. I want to say thanks again to the sponsors, TTFA, Flow, everything here powered by Flow, and don't forget, from August the 15th to the 24th, we have the CFU Under 14 Challenge Series. It's the the girls in action, what should be a very entertaining tournament. That's from August the 15th to the 24th. So that's it here from us at the Hazley Crawford Stadium. We're wrapping it up just as Police wrapped up SCSA Eagles by 6-1. We hope you've enjoyed the doubleheader here. It's been fun. It's been goals galore. So until next time, it's goodbye from all of us here at the Hazley Crawford Stadium.
It's not simply about how many games you win, but more about how many lives you touch. This is why we do it.
Because football is life.
Because we know firsthand the power football can positively change lives.
Because there's nothing else you'd rather do.
Because our hearts beat football.
Because there's nothing quite like representing your country.
For the love of the game.
Por el amor.
Pour l'amour.
I'd leave the war.
For the love of the beautiful game. It's not simply about how many games you win, but more about how many lives you touch. This is why we do it.
Because football is life.
Because we know firsthand the power football can positively change lives.
Because there's nothing else you'd rather do.
Because our hearts beat football.
Because there's nothing quite like representing your country.